Tobirama may be the greatest shinobi that has ever lived, not in terms of strength, but in terms of influence in revolutionizing the world of shinobi. He was the one who came up with the idea of a truce between the Senju and the Uchiha when he was talking to Hashirama and Itama in their childhood, which led to the founding of the village of Konoha. He is considered the true founder of Konoha and the person who has the most influence on Hashirama. Tobirama is the true godfather of the village, the one who built Konoha and who made it strong, cohesive, and organized. He was the Hokage behind the scenes during the reign of Hashirama. He was the one who worked politically, while Hashirama's role was limited to protecting the village from enemies, like Madara. He was the true Hokage during his brother's reign. Because Hashirama is an idiot and does not know political work. Tobirama was a unique and rare personality who influenced the entire world of shinobi. One of the basics of his work as Hokage was to unify the forces of the clans to which the Konoha shinobi belonged, strengthen their affiliation to the village above all else, renounce absolute loyalty to the clan, and cultivate a spirit of harmony, cooperation, and solidarity between the clansmen and the people of the village of Konoha. Because of Tobirama, strong cohesion was formed between the Konoha clans and we began to see teams such as Ino, Shika, Cho. Tobirama is the teacher of the first generation of Konoha and the one who instilled in them and in the following generations the will of fire. He is the teacher of Hiruzen, Danzo, Hamura, Koharu, Kagami, Torafu, and those who came after them in generations. They are the nucleus of Tobirama's work: Jiraiya, the Sannin, Minato, Tsukumo, Kakashi, Obito, Rin, and all the shinobi of Konoha. Perhaps they will never become what they are. If it weren't for Tobirama and his hard work in perpetuating the village's spirit of love and familiarity among everyone. Tobirama was the one who trusted Kagami Uchiha and passed down to him the will of fire. He relied on him in difficult missions and praised him. He was an example of the Uchiha who loved the village and whom put its interests above the interests of his clan. He respected and appreciated Tobirama's work. He understood and was aware of the importance of what he was doing in uniting the clans and building strong foundations for the village. In order for Konoha to endure for many years, he chose the Uchiha to be the military police force for Konoha because they mastered this work and were the most skilled and because they were a strong clan, and he wanted to invest their efforts and strength in serving the village so that they would become heroes and the subject of respect for all the residents of the village. And thanks to Tobirama, the will of fire was transferred from Kagami to Shisui, from Shisui to Itachi, from Itachi to Sasuke, and from Sasuke to Sarada. All of these people were credited to Tobirama for making them loyal to the village and surpassing the curse of hatred that they inherited from their Uchiha clan. All of these legendary Uchiha shinobis appreciate and respect Tobirama, and they are the product of his school and philosophy. Tobirama is the reason for creating a successful career for both Minato and Naruto. If it were not for Tobirama, Minato would not have been able to become a great hero who sacrificed his life for the sake of the village, and Konoha would not have been able to win the Third Shinobi World War if it had not been for Tobirama's technique, the Flying Thunder God. And if it had not been for Tobirama, Naruto would not have been able to win many battles. And he couldn't have learned the Rasengan, Rasen Shuriken, and Sage Mode, and he wouldn't be able to defeat Kagaya and save the world, all thanks to Tobirama and his invention of the Shadow Clone technique. Tobirama is the person who loves his village more than any Hokage or shinobi in it, and even more than his brother Hashirama. Yes, he was the only Hokage who took the initiative to prepare to attack Sasuke after he threatened to destroy the village of Konoha, and he was the only Hokage who took the initiative when hearing the news of Madara's return. Had his movement not been restricted by Orochimaru while Hashirama and the others were telling stories in the middle of the Fourth Shinobi World War. Tobirama invented the entire ninja system. He invented the Ninja Academy. He invented the Chunin exams. He invented the ANBU, intelligence agencies in the ninja world, the military police, and all the other villages in the shinobi world. They benefited from his systems, copied them, and benefited from his techniques. Tobirama demanded all villages to pay for every tailed beast they bought so that he can help Konoha's economy and balance powers between all villages. Tobirama was always looking for peace, so he did not hesitate to make a peace treaty with the Hidden Cloud village and sacrificed himself in order to protect his village, his students, and the survival of the next generation and the generations after that. Yes, so I am not exaggerating when I say that Tobirama is the greatest shinobi that ever lived in the history of the Naruto universe, and many things would not have existed without him. He is truly very great, and I am not exaggerating when I say that he is greater than Hagoromo.